What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's Jackson. Y'all can't make fun of me for being bald because I still got hair up there. Power's here. And today is Tuesday. And today I got the unfortunate news that the Indianapolis Colts named Daniel Jones their starting quarterback. Now, normally these vlogs don't start off with sports, but it's gonna happen today because work really wasn't shit. We didn't do a whole lot. We've been dead the last few days. But we announced Daniel Jones as our starting quarterback. And I'm not upset that he's our starter. I think he will be good. If not good, at least somewhat decent with us. Good enough to win. Not like a Super Bowl or nothing, but good enough to maybe get to the playoffs. The thing that frustrates me about it is the fact that we have Anthony Richardson on our roster, who you drafted in 2023, only 2 seasons ago. 2 years ago, technically. Richardson about to enter his 3rd season. You labeled him as a project. You said what he becomes in like 2 to 3 years is like what's gonna be awesome. I got shit on my ear too. I don't even care right now. He said you draft Richardson for what he's going to become, not for what he is right now. And so we're like, cool. And now, going into year 3 of his career, you're choosing Daniel fucking Jones over him? It blows my mind. And the double standard in our organization is unbelievable. Hopefully Carly Ursay does something about this in the offseason and gets rid of Shane Steichen and Chris Ballard. Because something tells me we're not going to be good again this year, even if Richardson was playing. And I'm not just going to sit here and act like Richardson is this great quarterback. He has a long way to go. But the only way he's going to get better is by playing. And having Daniel Jones play is just a mistake. And the way I look at it, I think personally, Shane Steichen made this decision back in March when they signed Daniel Jones. That's personally what I think happened. I think as soon as he signed that contract, they were like, yep, that's our starting quarterback for next year. Sucks to suck, Richardson. Because Steichen knows his job is on the line, and he's worried that Richardson is going to fuck it up for him. But in reality, Daniel Jones is probably going to fuck it up just as much. I mean, the thing that blows my mind is our biggest weakness last year was defense. Despite Richardson playing bad, our defense was our weakness. And our defense only got better in the offseason. There were so many games last year, even when Richardson played bad, we could have won if our defense just would have played good. Or like if Gus Bradley wasn't an idiot calling zone all the time. But now we got a new defensive coordinator, made the defense even better, and you're just going to give up on Anthony Richardson just like that. They keep saying, oh, yeah, we're not giving up on Richardson yet. Dude, this is the 2nd time you benched him. If that's not giving up on him, I don't know what is. I don't understand. You draft a quarterback knowing it's going to take him a few years to develop. He gets injured, so it throws off the development a little bit. So instead of being patient with him, you just say fuck it and move on because Daniel Jones gives us, quote-unquote, the best chance to win. We went through this last year with Joe Flacco, and we saw how it went. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens here. Yeah, Shane Steichen, I'm out on him. I don't think he's a good coach. Some of the decisions he makes, his PR is horrible. He can't talk to the media to save his fucking life. And I just don't know anymore. I don't think he is the coach we thought he was when we hired him. So, that's my take on it. Richardson got robbed. I honestly, at this point, just hope we trade him. Not because I want to get rid of Richardson, but I want Richardson to go somewhere else and succeed just to prove our fucking stupid-ass organization wrong. But yeah, it's not a good time to be a Colts fan right now. I don't care what anyone says. On the bright side, though, on the Notre Dame side of things, we finally announced that C.J. Carr was going to be the starting quarterback for Week 1 against Miami. I'm pretty happy about that. I think he'll fit into the offense very well. And some good news that I needed after the shitstorm bad news I got when finding out Daniel Jones was going to be the starting quarterback. So I hope I'm wrong. Hopefully Jones is good, but I just don't think I'm going to be wrong this time. So, yeah. That's my rant for the day. I know 5-minute clip to open up the vlog. My bad. But I don't got a whole lot to add. So with that being said, I'll pick this up here in a little bit. Alrighty guys, I guess this might be one of your first looks at the Buzz, but this is what it looks like. The best part about it is, right now, haven't had a bad hair day yet, and that's just awesome. But I will be real, the 2-clip king is here today because it's almost 11, and I'm just now getting to the second clip of this vlog. But I yapped for 5 minutes in the first one, so you know what? It's alright. But, yeah. I really didn't do nothing today, so didn't have nothing to vlog, really. You could really see my forehead a lot more. That's kind of weird. That's kind of crazy. I just realized that. Yeah, I know I didn't really do a whole lot today, so it wasn't a whole lot to vlog. Just a bunch of shit that nobody really cared about. And then all the fun stuff that goes along with it. So yeah. I had dinner. Hung out with the guys for a minute, and then came in my room, chilled, took a shower. Now I'm laying here talking to you guys. And also, probably the best part about having a Buzz is that it's so easy to dry my hair after a shower. It literally takes like one time over it with the towel and it's dry. So that's pretty sick. I feel like my shampoo, even though I've had the same bottle of shampoo since I moved in this house, but I got the big jug of Head and Shoulders, so obviously it's gonna last a little while. But it's gonna last even longer now because I got myself a buzzed head. So yeah. But besides that, I really don't got a whole lot. I'm already not excited for football season because the whole Daniel Jones situation, and I hope I'm wrong. I really do. This is one of the very few times I actually want my team to prove me wrong, but I don't think I am. I think I'm going to be right. I honestly think there's a good shot we're throwing away this season because they don't want Richardson in there, and we're tanking for the number 1 pick. That is a strong possibility, even though it wouldn't make any sense after the off season we've had and how aggressive they've been. But you know what? That would be the most Colts thing ever, to be aggressive and then suck, tank. So I don't think that's going to happen. I think maybe just some miracle Daniel Jones is good all of a sudden. I really don't know what else to add to that. We've seen it happen a few times. Last year, Sam Darnold on the Vikings was good out of nowhere. A couple years before that, Geno Smith was good on the Seahawks out of nowhere. So, there's precedent for it. It could happen. Maybe Daniel Jones is good out of nowhere and we go to the playoffs. But I just don't see it happening, personally. I'll say it right now, though. If Daniel Jones ends up being good for us and he actually wins us games, and I'm talking him actually doing something towards winning it, not just managing, and we win the division, I will buy myself a Daniel Jones jersey. Y'all heard it here first. You can clip it all you want. If the Colts win the division with Daniel Jones at quarterback, I will buy a Daniel Jones jersey. That is my terms. So, yeah. But I really don't got a whole lot to add to that. So, with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching this vlog. If you guys enjoyed it, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, turn on the bell notifications so you don't miss a vlog. And follow everything in the description box. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.